Silence in meetings is not always lack of ideas. It is a symptom of a speaking is risk mindset learned decades ago. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from whichever part of the world that you are joining in. Welcome to today's live session on career growth strategies. This is getting broadcasted on LinkedIn Live, on YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. Let me start with something that might stay with you. I'll repeat what I said at the beginning. Silence in meetings isn't always lack of ideas. It's the symptom of a speaking is risk mindset learned many, many years ago. The same reason a child stays silent in a classroom is the same reason professionals stay silent in meeting rooms. Sounds surprising. Let me explain more. I saw this recently. A classroom, a child sitting quietly, bright, observant. You can see they are thinking. The teacher asks a question. The child knows the answer. You can tell, the teacher says. But instead of raising the hand, they look down and stay silent. Not because they don't know, but because something else kicks in. What if I say something wrong? What if I am corrected? What if others judge me? So they choose silence. Now, fast forward a boardroom, a meeting room, a capable professional, years of experience, a question is asked, and guess what? Same pattern. They have the answer, but they hesitate. They soften their voice, or they say, let me think about it. I will share it later. Maybe not now, later. Maybe it's not worth saying. And just like that, the moment passes. Same silence, but different setting. We like to believe something comforting. Confidence comes with age, but honestly, it doesn't. Confidence comes from something else. And what is it? Repeated, safe experiences of expression. If early on someone learns speaking is risk, speaking is judgment, speaking is correction, that belief doesn't disappear. It just becomes more polished, more professional, and better disguised. So, what it looks like for adults or in adults, it shows up as overthinking before speaking, waiting for that right moment or waiting for that perfect moment, editing thoughts mid sentence, choosing silence over visibility. And the cost is what? Capability stays invisible. I repeat, capability stays invisible. Not because it doesn't exist, but because it is not expressed enough. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. They think the solution is just speak up or be more confident. But that doesn't work either because confidence is not built by force, it is built by environment and repetition. So, what actually needs to change? We need to create spaces at work, in teams, in leadership, where ideas are heard before they are corrected. Expression is valued more than perfection. Thinking is encouraged, not judged. Because when people feel safe to express, they start showing up differently. Silence doesn't build confidence, speaking does. And not just speaking, the ability to express your thoughts clearly, confidently, and with impact. Because when you learn to do that, you don't just participate, you become impossible to ignore. So, here's something I want you to reflect upon. How many times have you held back a thought you should have shared? If this resonates, comment voice below. Let's make this real. And by the way, today is day 37 of my 365 live session journey on career growth strategies. Every single day, I come here and break down real work patterns like this. No theory, real situations you experience every day. And what actually changes them. If this conversation made you pause and think, then don't stop here. I go deeper into these topics in my masterclasses. The link is right there in the marquee below this video. And if you are serious about your career growth, start showing up daily, just 10 minutes a day. That's it. Because here's the truth, your growth is not limited by your capability, it is limited by your expression of that capability. And once that shifts, everything changes. So join me again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. IST. Let's continue this conversation and let's make sure your voice is not the thing that holds you back. See you tomorrow.